Hold on a second. Okay, got that. Got that. No, these are this stuff in place. Cardboard, not sure. How about there? It's napkin. Alright. Something. Come on. Okay, as close as I'm getting. Okay, guys. Whoa. Sitting on the handle here. We're back in the garage. Hold on. Let's make sure sound's working. Hold on. Let's. Yep. Sounds like it. Okay. Okay. Uh, I am not sure about that. There. Okay. Okay, more like that. About a cornucopia. All right. Let me go grab some stuff that I need because we're gonna add some more labels or stickers. Watch out, Mark. Move it, Mark. Move it, please. Okay, I have all these. Oh, there we go. Yes. All right. Oh, all kinds of stuff. Mm, Yes. Um, oh, I'm broken enough. That's okay. Might be able to still use these, maybe. Something good to use. Okay. 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 How we doing, everybody? Oh, I forgot to do my greeting. Dang. What's up, Dave and Kate? Welcome. Thank you. Forgot to greet everybody. Go. Thank you guys for joining. Got 3 likes. Garage time indeed. Indeedy. Okay, so my light came off the joist here. We have our do not refrigerate dudes. Oh, it's like this guy's coming up. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna have to work on those. Um, yes. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell for Omizu. Work on you working on the big piece today? Yep. We're gonna try and do a little bit of work on this. Try and figure out the direction this needs to go in. Um, it's a little warm out here. I don't know if I should have worn my other glasses too. We got all these little labels. um, that we got off of fruit, veggies. So, whoops. So we're gonna try and see what we can utilize because I kind of want to make little worms out of these fellers, sticker worms. We might be able to make a few of these, but we need matching stickers. We need matching stickers, at least matching in size. Well, we get it. We usually have a lot of these avocado ones, but as long as they're kind of a similar shape, size, you might be able to mix and match. So here's another Bartlett. Definitely a lot of avocados. We go through a lot of avocados. Avocado. 2 a.m. Said I'm staying up till 2 a.m. Excuse me. Kate staying up late. Stay up late, Kate. Okay, we got a Honeycrisp apple one. A lot of these have cat hair on them because I need to figure out a better way to um, store or hang on to these and just stick them to a piece of glass on the counter. Okay, we got a few of these. We got, I mean, what it is. Got, some of these are faded, some not. Whoops. Avocado, avocado. Might be able to mix and match two different avocado ones. Looks like I have some tomato ones. Tomato. So how we doing, everybody? Woohoo, Rome Dog. Hey, Tim, what's going on, Tim? Subscribed. Thank you, Tim, and welcome, Rome Dog. Uh, wait, Kate's at 100. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. How we doing today? Sorry, I'm just trying to clean up some sticker labels here, so it doesn't require me to stand up to do that. I conserve. We conserve that energy. Okay, these are from Minnesota. So I don't know if you guys can see the back of my head. Get these little labels I'm grabbing off of course, I'm in the dark. You can see them on the piece, so there's labels on this piece here and there. Sunset. From Canada. Uh, Cosmic Crisp. Okay, that's apple. I guess there's looks like 3 different types of these avocado stickers. Be seasonal. Got white. There's one with the bread trim, and then another that's yellowish green. And they're all Mexico avocados from Mexico. Yes, a lot of avocados. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be just a session of me cleaning up these stickers. They're all stuck together. But like I said, I wanted to make a few worms made out of these stickers. So you'll see how I do that. Oscar, welcome. Oscar in here. Is this a painting, Amizu? It's a painting. It's a mixed media piece. So there's painting, there's collage, um, and vinyl, resin. There was some resin use, not the smokable kind. We're using found items like these labels, adhesive labels that you find on fruits and vegetables at your grocery store. Oh boy. Kind of like these. I haven't really utilized them in much other than this piece, which is one of 3 panels. So it's a triptych. Yes, we have there's definitely a lot of avocado stickers, which is good because I'm going to need quite a few to make this worm, these label worms. This is kind of a play off of a particular tool. I don't know if it's something that you can find most digital apps, but allows you to kind of copy a thing and use it as a brush. to paint with. So it's kind of like a sample thing. Sampled whatever it is, and then you paint with that sampled bit. Ooh, I got a lot of sumo ones too. I could probably make a small sumo worm. Hey, Rumpelstiltskin, we're going to collage. We're getting our diploma from the collage. Oh yeah, higher education at the collage. How we doing, Zara? You should stop by and say hi to Melody. Says Tim. She might still be on live right now. I stopped in to say hello. She showed me her piece inspired by me and another streamer by the name of Random Oddities, who recently said that he was going to take a little break from streaming. So, oh man, this one broke. So what happens when they're paper? Most of these are kind of plasticky. Okay, we got some more sunset tomato ones. Who knows how well these will hold up over time, but we're just going to utilize them because go go through a lot of these and I kind of like the stickers. I worked at Whole Foods. I worked in their produce department, so sometimes we had to put the stickers on the stuff. And I always thought they were pretty cool. It's like, ooh, I want to steal this whole sheet of stickers and not put them on the fruits and vegetables. So nobody can scan or they will not know the number to punch in and test the cashier's knowledge of codes. Oh, she's off already? Okay, yeah, we started in San Francisco and went to the Redwood Forest. Oh, like you're there now? Excuse me. Are you talking about Rome Dog? Rome Dog, aren't you? You're in Northern California. Or are you in Central California? I can't recall. Yes, you are. Okay. I thought so. I had friends that lived in Eureka. Was it Eureka, California for a while? My old roommate was out there. He was in charge of some growing operation. Like him and somebody else, but or was it somebody else and him? I feel like somebody was maybe it was his cousin and he wasn't pulling his weight or something. I can't remember. Northern in the valley. Right, avocado stickers. We are killing it in avocado stickers. Honey crisp. Oh, that's one I don't have a lot of. That particular one. Okay. Sweet Texas. This grapefruit. Sweet Texas grapefruits. Yeah. Okay, we might be able to make a pretty long sticker worm, label worm out of those avocado ones. It's about time I do something with these. Part of the clean up the kitchen operation. So getting rid of these stickers is part of that. Actually utilizing them. That's why I was collecting them. It's kind of a bad habit from childhood. I used to collect stuff, random things I'd find and be like, oh, I'm going to use that in something. And then just have a big clutter of stuff. Said, there's debate on where NorCal starts. We say anything above Sacramento is NorCal. You have an important meeting with your boss in 10 minutes, have to take a man turn nice. Yeah, if you got to San Fran, they claim NorCal, not just the area. It's a different vibe. So, y- are you saying NorCal is north of San Francisco? I don't know if I've been in Northern California. Been in the Sierra Nevada area. My mother lived in Mammoth Lakes for some time, and I went and visited her there one time. It was pretty nice. I liked it. Now, is that somewhere where I see myself spending the rest of my days? I don't know. Mm. I did a few plein air paintings of that area. One I did a big rock is a big rock. Not very interesting though. Some flowers. Um, some other area. We went to some lake. They have, I guess there's quite a few lakes in that area, but I went to this one and I can't remember the name of it. And I did a plein air painting of some of the mountains. Hey, we got Grady's. Grady's. All right. We're getting through these guys. We're getting through them. Got some more. What are these? Honey Crisp? Yep. Rainier. It must be from Washington. Oh, 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 oh. Losing stickers. We're losing stickers. Stickers down. Stickers down. Okay. Getting them laid out. We just need more surfaces to lay them out on. Said there are no gangs here, rarely a shooting. People smoke a lot here. Lots of nature to enjoy. Smoke cigarettes or marijuana. Probably both. Still in awe. I love everything about this piece. Thank you, Chista. Sorry I missed you in the chat. That looks freaking cool. Wow, thank you. I quit smoking cigarettes after 36 years of smoking 1.5 packs per day. Congratulations. I think you had mentioned that before, Tim. That's quite the feat. Quite the feat. A lot of people, friends I had, smoke cigarettes. It's probably one of the few friends of theirs that was not not a smoker, but a toker. Not a smoker, but a toker. No longer, no more. The name of the robot that is Astro Boy, or in Japanese they call them Atom, like an atom. Atom something, I can't remember. Okay. Okay. Wait. We're losing stickers. We're losing stickers down. Stickers down. Ooh, a sweet tango. Sweet, sweet tango. I don't know if we have any in that other ones that are in that same shape, but got another cosmic apple. Cosmic. The problem is, I don't think we have enough to make a sticker worm out of those ones. Okay, what is this? Another apple. It's okay. We can use a random sticker somewhere. We got a few of these rainier honey crisps. Different type of honey crisp sticker. Another honey crisp. And another avocado. Yes, we love those avocados. Love the animation as a kid, though. Yeah, I'd have to go back, and I don't know if I watched any of the animation. Okay. Ooh, here we go. We got a lot more of these avocados. I don't know if you guys saw, but the last painting is pretty much done. Just need to go back and clean up some stuff. So I don't know if I'll do that uh, live, or if I'll just kind of do that offline. Not about the dream, but stop and wait. What? I rewatched the second half of it with my brother a while back, the yellow orange one. Wait, are we talking about the same thing? Never get itchy. Do you ever get itchy? Humboldt County and Mendo and Trinity make up the Emerald Triangle. Lots of ganji. Uh oh. My earbud is cutting out. Marijuana ciggies. Marijuana ciggies. Junk drawer art. Okay. All right. Well, I got some work done on my front door, patching up few spots where the wood was bad. So that's good. Had to screw it in place, wood glue it, and then screw it into place. So once everything's dry, I can remove the screws, fill the holes, sand it up, and paint. I think I can paint it. Probably a a job that has been in the making for years and years and years now. And then we'll do the interior uh, trim and stuff out for the porch. Paint all that. Do the floor. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. I can get to the exterior trim around all the windows of the house. It's looking a little rough. Congrats, congrats on 1 year, dude. I just saw that. Nice. I dreamt about smoking a cigarette in the street last night. Keep it to the dreams. Keep it to the dream world. In the dream, were you sneaking the cigarette? Like, I shouldn't be smoking this. Secretly smoking a cigarette in the street. But everybody can see me. Like when you got a lot of these clean ones and then one that's like kind of busted or faded. Adds a little character or variety to these when I put these together in a warm. This is what I mean when I start to put these together. See, I didn't think about that until after I started applying these stickers and seeing some digital art with that particular tool. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know think of that before. Got all these stickers coming off of these fruits and vegetables. They're perfect. Got quite a few of these sumo ones, so it'll make a teeny tiny worm, teeny tiny sticker worms. That's why it'd be nice to have sheets of these. Oh, hey, there's one on the bottom of this. It's an avocado. It's the read that avocado. Mm, The thing with these being plastic, though, I'm not sure how long I'll hold up because I got to coat them with acrylic medium, but they're plastic. They're kind of plasticky. So if the acrylic medium doesn't hold up, they'll just pop right off the surface. Not sneaking it, just smoking like it's normal until I realize, ah, I have a lot of smoking dreams. No, when I quit smoking weed, I don't think I ever dreamt of had dreams of smoking weed. I guess it was time. It was just time. I didn't even think or dream about it. I don't know. Geez, I don't even know if I had dreams of smoking weed when I smoked weed, or the ganj, or the Mary Jane, or whatever you want to call it, the marijuana, the Quran, the green crack. I don't know if anybody ever called it the green crack. I just made that up. The green. Good on me for quitting. Well, to be frank, it wasn't my choice. I was kind of forced into it because of my life of crime, criminal activity. You're not called an anarchist for no apparent reason. Hey, what is going on? Welcome, Aquarius Jim. Thank you for joining us. This is different. I'm liking it. You haven't seen this piece yet? I streamed it last week when I added the frog here. My frog was painted on vinyl, and then originally it was supposed to be a puffy sticker, but I didn't want to be that obvious, so I just turned it into a. Now it looks like a diaper with a frog on it. A shiny diaper. I should have got a diaper and just painted the frog on the diaper. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. And hello back to you. You said wait. What are we waiting on? Wait, have you been here before, Alex? I'm not sure. Unless you changed your name. Let's see. Let's see. I guess sanding the surface could help. Um, yes, but as far as like the sticker part is concerned, because not all of these are very sticky anymore. So I use acrylic medium to kind of keep them in place. But since these are kind of um, made of plastic, with some kind of polymer film, uh, the the acrylic medium actually doesn't hold up well on top of this stuff. Same with like clear tape. 'Cause I was using clear. I have plans to. There's a bit up here where the you see that silhouette of the cat. That's actually a piece of tape, clear tape that I tore off of packaging, and it tore the image off the cardboard. So that cat, and there was some text was printed on the cardboard packaging, and the tape tore it off. And I was like, "Ooh, this would be kind of cool." And how many people are using tape uh, as a way to not technically painting, it's definitely more collage, but it's supposed to be a part of the painting. So I'm painting with the tape because I have tape. I have a box of kind of stuff that, like I was saying earlier, that I collect. Like Dave said, junk, junk art, and kind of want to use it in my artwork somehow. Still figuring that out, but at this time, I have tape with various colored bits on it. Depends on what the box was, pretty much what was on the box. Because I wouldn't just use plain tape. It's what's attached to the tape that kind of interests me. But I also kind of want to use that as a material to paint with. But technically, it's not paint. Love junk art. Yep. You know, repurposing things. Because this stuff we could just throw away, or typically just gets thrown away. But we also pay for it. All the packaging, all the waste. It's we end up paying for it. So I usually collect cardboard. A lot of it ends up going in the recycling. Who knows if it actually gets recycled, but um, I like to use cardboard to make stencils from. Don't really use it as a material to create work on. I guess it would have to be a pretty good piece of cardboard. Collage is COLLAGE. That is correct. Now, college, uh, me and Zaru were joking around with that. Uh, is spelled with the E instead of an A. I thought I just saw some animal or something peek their head in the garage, but that was my imagination. Now we do have chipmunks, so they do sometimes pop their heads in here, but it was thing I thought I saw was more of cat size. So it could have been a cat because there's been some some cats. I've seen a black cat in here, not in the garage, but in our yard. Last week or a few weeks ago, came through a little young looking feller. Uh-oh. Some of these stickers are actually paper. This one is not. Paper stickers or labels are far and few between. Now with all these cellulose like stickers, which I don't know if they would degrade quickly or not, but they've been sticking around on the kitchen counter for a bit. Are those large pieces wallpaper? What do you mean large pieces? Like these with the pattern? No, that's a stencil. That's a man, where's my I thought I had a box of Kleenex in here. Those are actually stencils that I sprayed directly onto the panels. But I made a stencil for the stencil. Yeah, you could see these little bits. Stickers from random things. This was off some banh mi sandwiches, a local place. There's like uh this was off a rice package. Some other ones, the melons. These are anything that's heavy. Like we get big bags of cat litter sent to us. Okay. Okay. Now I'm not sure. Do I start? See, the problem with this is, did I get a mosquito bite? Are his eyes different color? There's some color behind the dark spots that are different color. Yeah, let's see if I can get up close on it. Yeah, there's like a yellow screen there and kind of a reddish gray. But I'm using different types of paint. You can see this is glossy. So it's like a sign painter's enamel. And then this is like flat or matte, but acrylic or house paint, latex or acrylic enamel. Here's where elements are stenciled, but hand painted with acrylic. Same with this, I think. Yeah, these are the spray painted stencil pieces. This was a resin pour that I made, and behind it is the color, and then I poured the resin on top of that, and then I painted. Wait, yep, this got painted on top, but I'm not sure if I did another pour on top of that, so it's like in the resin. It kind of feels like that because I don't feel it on the surface, but who knows? Uh, this is my anatomical skeletal hand and arm instead of a robotic bit. Yep, resin. They use that stuff to make little jewelry and stuff or to pour on tabletops. Here's some more stickers. There's spray paint back there. There's a lot of spray paint back there, actually. It's stenciled on this checker pattern. I used a uh, not a paint pen, but it's a tube of paint with a particular. Whoops, this fell off there. Okay, it's not. He's going somewhere. It has like a certain tip, and you squeeze the paint out. I just took the stencil and I followed the stencil. So this is kind of raised. It's hard to tell. It's raised. Got a couple of those. I got one up there. Just playing with different stuff. There it goes again. Bye bye. So, and then this is also has like a plasticky surface. So I can attach it with the acrylic medium. This is sticky. The acrylic medium will take to that. But I also put the medium on top of this to kind of wheat paste it in a way. So hopefully that holds it. But sometimes they just pop up like this and just start rolling up. So I got to redo them or just put more put more medium on there and have it curled just like I did this. This one was paper. And as long as it's coated in the medium, it should hopefully hold up. Yep, you can see this is all coated in the medium, so it looks matte. But right here, some of that medium came off. So it actually has more of a glossy look because of the tape. You never seen a do not refrigerate sticker? Yeah. My wife gets these on some medication that she gets, like shots. Oh, yeah. Different packaging. I like the packaging stuff. There's some, it's like you'll see if they're batteries or whatever, they'll have this sticker on them. Oh, that sticker keeps falling off. Yeah. And then there's the frog. It's got plastic bags and packing peanuts in there, and I kind of stapled it. I need to reinforce that with this adhesive stuff that I picked up that'll help. I just didn't want the staples visible. You can see it's stapled under there. I gotta clean that up. But different things. Let's uh let's see if we can add some stuff on here before I have to call it. But I got my stickers. Got my stickers ready to go and start adding them. I'll show you what I'm using. Hopefully that's straight. I have, I think, two different types of acrylic medium. A heavy, this is a gloss, heavy gel, and an extra heavy gel, but this is semi-gloss. So if I don't want it too shiny, the gloss one is pretty, shoot, pretty much almost gone. I can get it open. There we go. Yep, a lot of it's dried up in there. Might be time for a new container of this stuff. It's good for collaging. There's other stuff you can get Mod Podge or whatever, but this stuff I want to make sure is uh, going to hold up. Not sure how well Mod Podge does. I've used it before, but not on big pieces. This one's a little better. So let's see. Thanks up for the close-ups. How's that for a close-up? You got your close-up. I got my close-up for the day. All right. All right, guys, let me get my Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Put the handle down before you sit on it. You get goosed. You get goosed by the handle. Ooh, I couldn't see the frog that good before. Yeah, it's down there. The lighting in here is not the best, so um, it'll do for now. So we have this. I actually have a few sumo stickers. These ones are smaller. Um, uh oh, some of these are falling off of. I think this is the size. Okay, so what I mean about a sticker worm is that I want to apply these, but follow a certain line with them. Only problem is I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, and the one I just put down. So I don't know how big of a worm that'll make unless I get more of these. But I'm not sure how many because they might change them seasonally, and we probably won't see more sumos until next year. But yes, so want to make sure all the cat hair is removed, well, as much as I can. Bits not sticking out. Let me see. And I just slightly change the angle, and it'll create like kind of like a worm. Like a worm. Oh shoot, I just stepped on that and tossed all my stickers onto the ground. Great. So I'll get I swept up in here, but the floor is still a garage floor. So what I want to do is attach these one at a time so that they're pretty stable. So problem is, which way do I go? Do I go sumo citrus or do I go because you only see the sumo citrus on the very top one. But if I go this way, you'll see it says sumo citrus. And do I want it to overlap? That's the thing, is how much of it do I overlap? If I get more, I can add more to it. Only problem is, when will I get more? I don't know what looks better, more of the little green bit or more of the rounded orange. I kind of like the rounded orange. Kind of shows up a little bit better. The only problem is it's gonna overlap on here. Or I could actually cut it at this edge and it looks like it's going behind. I could probably do that. Hmm. See, I wish I wouldn't have put this one down. I guess I could probably take it off, but it's already established on the surface, so why not take advantage of it? All right, we're gonna extra heavy gel. We're just gonna roll with it and make sure we get most of the cat hair off of it because there's already plenty of cat hair in the paintings. So what I do is I just lay down the medium first. And I can put, don't try to be too generous with it, but I'm gonna have this curving a little more. Okay, and then kind of gently, I don't want it to move around on me. Uh, Lay that in there, and then we're ready for the next one. If I can find it. It should use a little bit of water to kind of help loosen up the medium too. So if you start using a lot of medium over a lot of medium, it will start to look foggy because of all that medium. All right, all right, all right. Now I want to kind of keep these uh, uniform. It doesn't have to be completely perfect. I'm gonna make it turn. Make it turn, turn. Up, I've been missing everybody's messages. You said, thanks for the close up. LOL. Former anarchist ringleader turned local artist arrested for stealing product stickers tonight at 10 p.m. Seems like I gotta go. All right, Chista, I got an exam tomorrow morning. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Got it. You know, it's cool you come through here, but focus on your what you need to. What is this? God, did I just kill something? And it bled all over here. I don't know what that was. Dave, you gonna take a screenshot of that close up and make a wanted poster? Escaped from some mental institution. Or a village somewhere in hell is missing. Oh, look at that. It's curving. Now it's starting to look more worm like. We got a little worm going. Sticker worm. One little sticker worm. Come on. We need more medium. More medium. Some of this, I guess, is dried up. So that is 5 already. We have 6 more, unless there's some other ones hiding somewhere. And if I get more, I can um, always make more. Okay, guys, this one's curving. It's curving. It's curving. Noted. LOL. Let's see. Good luck. Uh, let's see. 2 a.m. I got to get some sleep. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Chista. You have a restful night, and I wish you the best in those exams or the exam. All right, we're gonna snake this around by curving it the other way. Just think. There we go. See, I wish I would have did more of that with these other stickers. Now they're just kind of random, but that's fine. That's fine. Part of the part of the process. Not everything has to be a sticker wormy sticker. Just nice to get something going on this again after the frog. I wasn't quite sure what more of this needed, but I guess I just keep adding. I will keep adding to it. I will take it farther than I should have to. Oop, see, that's where I went wrong. But that's kind of the way of experimenting. Experimenting with materials. But I do want to add let's see about adding those pieces of tape, the colored boxing on them. Like I have a lot of these ones, these type of ones, yellow with letter number combinations. Get those off of all kinds of packages that come. You can see I have these. They kind of faded, and I kind of like the faded look. You know, it'd be nice if one of them didn't fade. So you have a collection of them. Oh, you know what? So that tool, the digital tool that I've seen, also works on um, how fast you move your device, your drawing device, the cursor. So the slower you move it, the closer together these are bunched. The faster you move it, the farther apart they get. So I should start playing with that too. But this particular one, I guess, is just going to be. Uh, come on, jeez, this is so sticky. It won't even come off. Oh, I got four more. Mm. So I'm taking kind of elements from the digital world and applying that or using that as kind of a rule or a little game that I play. Now I could trim this away. But I guess I want more things to be in the foreground. So we'll have it overlap our character here. Because I think if I cut it off, it'll just look like he has a tail. And I don't want that. That's for Goku, our Goku character on the second panel. He has a tail. But maybe I would mimic his tail. I don't know if that's enough to want having a similarity between panels. Okay, there is a lot of hair on those. Uh-oh. There's pieces of something in here too. Where that came from. Actually, that was a primer that came off of this. I think I was using using some of this medium to see if I can stabilize that. And it just kept coming off, and then it was on the brush, and then in the medium. And I was like, no. Two more to go on our Sumo Citrus stickers. It's also advertising, I guess, for Sumo Citrus. Sumocitrus.com. I'm gonna spread this one out a little bit more. Just just because we only have one more, and I want this to definitely overlap. Be cool to paint like a little hole or something that this is coming out of. Little wormhole. Get it? Paint a little wormhole, a hole that the worm is coming out of. Now we have a lot of these avocado ones, so we should be able to do a super long worm with the avocado ones. But I don't want to do this too much because too much of a good thing gets old. All right, this one's really gonna spread out here. And if we get more, we can always add more to it. Now, the next experiment, since I have three different types of the avocado ones, they're pretty much the same shape, just different colors, is to um, cycle through them. Okay. Okay. And I also need to paint in the highlights on my frog. We'll have to save that for another session. I don't know. Do I add this one? Where do I add this one? I haven't really put anything in front of these cloud patterns besides that heavy up top there. This might kind of match that heavy. Since it's yellow, it's also yellow. Okay. I'm definitely putting that one right there. I like the yellow against that skin tone. I need to make sure I um, generously apply enough of medium. Okay, come on. And this bottom half needs to get done. Now I'm hoping this doesn't fade, but I'm sure over time this is gonna fade. That's just the nature of these stickers is they just end up fading. Come on. There we go. Where are we at, guys? 544. Not a sponsor. Yes. It's not a sponsor. But if they want to sponsor us, Omizu Paintz. I don't have a website. I don't have omizupaints.com. Somebody's gonna steal that and I'll be all right, guys. It still looks like a tail, but that's fine. Let's see. I kind of like these gravy ones. Carroll, Iowa. These are local. Let's see. Oh, I got four of them. I can add four of these. I can almost make it look like a dashed line. But with only four, it's not a very, very big dashed line. Okay. I don't know. That's not a very good spot. Oh my God. Let me keep that there so it doesn't get dried out. And keep these stickers close by. And mm, I mean, this is pretty close to the skin tone. You can have them like on his forehead. Oops, oops. Don't want to lose it. Okay, let me get the darn cat hair off of it. Yep, just right there in between his eye. Or is it? What if we upside down it? Upside down it. Be cool to have one of those ones. Mark of the beast 4800. I like it upside down. I like that. Yeah. It's gonna go right there, right between the eyes. Right between the eyes. Whoops. You want it to stay on this piece. Ooh, I wish I had some plastic, something plasticky. I should have something around here. Hey, here we go. I just want to make sure they're stuck on there good. There we go. That works. That works. If we get any more of those, we know where to put them. Okay. Anything else? I need to keep doing stickers. So here's that blue tape or the tape with the blue on. Come on, quite a big chunk of tape. So I'm not sure. Also has our address on it. Oh, nope. That wasn't even a same piece of tape. That's funny. Oh, this actually has a kind of tracking thing, or well, that's cool. This piece took off. Should I keep that on there? One. How's that attached? Okay, I see. I see. It was part of the tracking sticker or the sticker. Okay. This actually has the address for the post office. It's kind of interesting. And there's still some of the box attached to it. Not sure. There was some, not sure if this is necessary. Let's put that upside down. Whoops. Whoops. Keep taking that off of there. It's almost like a brush stroke. Hi, hello, Zychestria. For me, can you do a snake if an option? Not sure if a snake is something we'll put in this piece. Um, it wasn't a part of my original plan, but doesn't mean that it couldn't be. But I mean, we already got our little sneaky worms. Trying to figure out if this is appropriate. This piece of tape, like, yeah, I like it because it kind of matches this blue. Um, there. And I want something kind of on top of the clouds, but I don't know. It's pretty strong. It's a pretty strong statement right there. Or I can do it here. If I get it, it can overlap that, that. So I would like it to kind of overlap that sticker. And then add curve that. What? Mm, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I just need to do it. I just need to do it. Fly by the frog. That'd be kind of cool. Actually, I was thinking of smoke coming out of his mouth or its mouth. I usually do frogs in my pieces, and they're kind of more um, uh, representational of the supernatural and not like necessarily just nature, but sometimes it's just nature. Or I can get a real fly and attach the real fly to this. Now, wouldn't that be interesting? A little nod to Damien Hirst and put a fly in my piece since he's done millions of flies on some of his single pieces. All right, I don't know if I go with that angle, this is definitely cutting right there. Or I could just change the angle and make it go off in a different direction and leave it crumply. All right. Oh, hold on. We need to figure out where we need to attach part of this. There. At least this is getting a lot of medium put on there. That old medium. Don't worry, we have more tape with blue on it to balance things out if we need to. Just want to make sure we get enough medium on here. Because the only thing that's really gonna help keep this stuck is the adhesive that's already on the tape and the cardboard that's already attached to the tape. I can have it go off of here. What would happen if I did that? Or just slightly angle it. Or keep it in its original trajectory. All right, we need more. Whoa, that was quite a bit of medium. Okay, I do want it to kind of go off in another direction. So let me put that there. Oh, this is almost nicer. If it did that. Ooh, I kind of like that. Well, looks like this is the direction that it's going. Only problem is that might not stick very well over time, but we will do it like this. There's also cat hair on the backside of this. Or, I don't know if that's cat hair. That's my hair. Okay. Okay. We pivoted right in the middle of that. So that's what we kind of do. We will pivot. Like I said, I don't know how well that other side of the tape, the side that's just plastic, will fold up. I kind of like that fold little origami thing going on in there. It's more Japanese influence, even though it's not really true origami. Okay. All right. That works better than a straight line. By the way, I love this piece so far. Thank you, Zycastria. I appreciate that. Make the smoke like a tongue wrapping around the fly. That's kind of a interesting thought. Um, I will keep that in mind. That's not off the table. That is something that is not off the table. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Not sticking to my plastic. I just want to make sure this is stuck. Okay. All right, guys. Where's the water? Get some of this loosened up a little bit and apply it. Sure this is on there as best we can. Plastic is not always the best material to work with as far as collaging is concerned, but we will do our best. This will get a coat. I'm trying to figure out why that won't attach. Is it because it's plastic too? Kind of feather this. Okay. You said art, Métis. Looks more natural when it curves to the left. Nice choice. Yeah, I didn't like it just strictly straight. So when it kind of folded over like that, I'm like, yes, this is the trajectory it needed. Needed to get bounced into a different direction. But see, we got more. We still have more of that blue tape, and it's all crumpled up. I could attach it just like that. It's zigzagging all over the place. As long as we got something to adhere it with. I'd even leave the really funky bit and the cat hair. All the cat hair that stuck to it. Um, hmm, you can make it soar like a fly. That's kind of like I was thinking, but it's more of like the path of a dragon fly. I was thinking dragon and then your fly and mix them together and it's a dragonfly. The path of a dragonfly. I don't know. Kinda I like this little bit that's if I just have it stick out like a shark's fin, because we need more stuff that kinda sticks off the surface since we have our puffy frog. I like that it looks like it's continuing, the path is continuing, uh, like it goes behind our little, image of, um, a spinning electron. Spin, spin away. Alright. Well, I think we got it in a spot, and it also mimics the vinyl here, part of the see-through vinyl, so I like that aspect of it. Plus, I think I have a title for this, but I'm not quite sure if it works. Make sure we put, some medium on the back of that too, or all the papers. Ooh, okay, okay, hold on a second, guys. I didn't realize there was some words or lettering on the back of that. I like that. Okay. I don't want this still on there. Only on only where we need the tape. I want to keep clean. There we go. And it goes with the tape up here. We got more tape here. We'll probably add some more tape somewhere. We won't go too crazy with the tape. Solar dragonfly, like the blue tape. Yeah, there we go. Maybe I will combine the dragon and the fly, and we'll have a dragonfly instead of just a fly or just a dragon. Man, remember when I don't usually see dragonflies too often around here, but as a kid, I remember seeing dragonflies all the time. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. If it's a environmental change or it just I don't not outside enough. Just don't get outside enough anymore. I'm sure if I was in a big field of nothing but grass and tall grass, I'd probably see some dragonflies. Okay, okay, guys. We need to add more medium, less water. More medium, less water. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. Okay. Well, I'm not sure how it's gonna adhere. It's just gonna have to find its place. Find its place. I like the wrinkles. I want to keep the wrinkles. I don't want it truly flat. You said you like the blue tape. I appreciate that. There was a reason I kept it for so long because when I saw it, I was like, "That is super cool." I like the color. I like the color that came off onto that tape from the box. Okay. Um, make sure to put right there. Okay. I have that bit sticking up, so maybe I just do that, but I don't want to change this direction. I might have some more pieces too, so I can have it kind of zigzagging around. It's almost like a brush stroke, but instead of paint, it is a piece of tape with cardboard stuck to it. Cardboard residue stuck to it. Ooh, and now it looks so good when I'm describing the materials. Oops, I can use packing tape. Let me make sure we put. Wait. Mm, I can't wait to when people. Some people will get bad. You're gonna get mad. The fuck are you using that tape for? Or they'll be like, "Oh, I can't really tape. It's so obvious. So obvious you use tape." Ooh, I do like this bit. This has some kind of circuit, weird circuitry. Time is it 6:14? You sub, thank you, Zycastria. This is sorry, guys. These calls that you cut in. um, my streams. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. We so this has some kind of circuitry, simple circuitry to it. Not sure which side looks better though. The side that shows the circuitry or the side with all the stuff attached on top of it and you barely see the circuitry. I kind of prefer the side that you kind of vaguely see that circuitry. And I'm putting it right there. I'm putting it right there. It's like a break in this little break in the beads. And then back to the next note. So that means I'm going to have to make a dragonfly if I'm creating this path. I do have more tape. On the blue code. Oh, I have more stickers. This it says peppermint mocha. I don't know our address. Our address. Remove that bit. Or do it this way. You know what? And let's see that upside down. How's that supposed to uh, There's a lot going on. AirPods dropped? No, really? Thanks for letting me know, Dave. I appreciate that. Or this could be down here. All right, that piece is a little too big, and a little too big. Why is this side 50? Why is this side 50? Or I start from this side. Ah, mm, kind of like that. Come on, tape. Don't give out on me just yet. Or do we skip it? That's too close. Sometimes things phase in and out. Sometimes they phase in and out. Ooh, I can maybe overlap that bit. Come on, tape. So I got to get tape to hold the tape on. Just want to see. Just want to see. We're making executive decisions here, guys. That's what art's all about. It's making decisions. Making decisions. Making choices. Making choices. Or does it just phase completely phase in on a completely different area, like right here? Come on, tape. All we need you to do is hold your place. Hold your place. Hey, Kate, welcome. You are back fast. Where'd you go, Kate? Executive decisions equals trash placement. Exactly, Dave. You got it. You hit the nail on the head. Executive decision equals trash placement. It's not trash anymore. It's art because I say so. Uh, I could leave it just like that. He's got a little dreadlock, blue dreadlock. You know what I can do though? Let's try. Let's try if we say we go right about here and we attach that. We attach that. Okay. Stay with me, guys. Put it right here. Put it right here. Right? Right there, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, the only thing I don't have out here is is come on, guys. Stay with me. Stay up. Stay with me. Working with me. With me. Work with me. Oh, well, you gotta have some medium back here. All right. Medium. That's stick right there. Come on. Now. Hmm. Now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Now I need my X-Acto knife. And then we can make the cut. Make the cut. Oh man, this is what, dirty? It's dirty. Okay. Anybody that sticks up for Kate is good in my books. What was that? Why is that being held? Kate is waking up at 7 a.m. Do you have work, Kate? Dondrell had your back. What happened? Somebody was messing with you? Somebody was messing with you, Kate? All right, hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna run and grab my X-Acto knife. Okay. Buster. No. 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 Move. Move. You can't go outside. Yeah. Straight up Buster. All right. Okay, guys. I'm gonna do this few little things, and then we're gonna call it a day. Because I need to take care of some other stuff. So we will cut this right here. Oops. Cut my. This is cut, right? There we go. There we go. Now it looks like it's coming from behind. Should this go there though? Nope. That's not going there. Not there. And then all right. So hold on, guys. I know. Need to add medium to it. Especially since I sliced and diced that. We'll definitely have to come back in here and maybe reinforce some of this stuff again. That is not, it's almost like a really nice wrapping job. What do you think? My wrapping job? Not bad. Okay. Still seems like it cut that. Okay. And then this piece, where does this piece come out of? Down here. It doesn't necessarily have to match that line. Or do we do it up here? I mean, if I can kind of match it, that would be great. Yeah, we'll do it right here. All right, we'll do it right there. You guys say it right there. I will do it right here. Put it right there. I will put it right here. I will certainly follow your guys' request. Mm, is that where it's going to go right here now? Since I guess it's going right there. Guess it's going right there. Ooh, I like when stuff overlaps like that. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell for Measy, Dave, Kate, Mel, Tim, Rubbernecker, Don Drell, Lee, Artistry, Random Oddities, and Ralphie Draws. Thank you, Kate. I'm keeping that list small again. Keeping that list small. Do we have any more blue tape? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We have more blue tape. And it's stuck to these awesome stickers that say handle with care glass. So come on. Come on. Guys. How did all this get stuck? Stuck together. Whoops. I mean, I have other tape I could use. Don't necessarily have to use all of the same tape, but we have it. We have all those stickers. Mm, Okay. Now we have this one. Do we want this on there, ooh, ooh. I do like that. I like this. I like that. Okay, I know I said that was it, guys, but I'm trying to keep this going, keep this flow going while we can. And then we'll have our tape section. Okay. Okay. And with that, I like that over this for sure. Paint with tape, paint with the tape, paint with tape, paint with tape. My wife is messaging me, so keep this on really quickly. Hold on, guys. Hey, Mel, dang, what is this? Kate, are you or Mel, are you a little kid? That's what the little kids always say. Dang, what is this? It's my big old piece. Snack break, says my wife. So let me attach this piece of tape and then we'll call it. And I think I think we had a good session. Got some stuff attached. This is Mel, this is one of three panels. So it's my triptych. Um I had a title for it, but I don't know. We're keeping it under wraps for now, but just playing with different materials. And we're trying to use this as a kind of um, like painting with materials, but it's also representing, I guess, a trajectory. Because I'm thinking about putting a dragonfly in here. I actually do have a dragonfly that's already painted on an adhesive label. So I could actually take that. I haven't used it on anything yet. I have some birds too. Ooh, you know what? Does that look better? Does that look better? Or did it look better like this? I think it looked better like this. Just trying to get this tape adhered using medium. Oh, so yeah, this is one of three panels that are this size, 4 by 4, 48 by 48 inches, 122 by 122 centimeters for our um, non-American friends. For everybody else, I still don't understand why we haven't switched over to metric, but I'm assuming it has something to do with money. Okay, so it's kind of like a ribbon, I guess, but also paint. We said Omizu doing great trip, the greatest triptych ever. I'm just having fun, just playing with the materials, testing stuff out. It's okay if I'm talking about OP, O, O cats, Kate, their names were six and oh, my old cats. Yeah, you agree with me, Mel. What's going on? No spam in the chat. No say 6 7 in the chat, please. Thank you for. I will put you in timeout. Dave, testing. Uh, you're testing the rule. You're testing the rule. Oh, I didn't realize this brush had a tape on the end of it with a price tag on it. You know what? Boy, that does sound like it should go right there with the other price tags. It's not a Grady's, but it'll work. Nice. All right. It's the same shape, same difference. Wow, that was cool. All right, hold on, guys. Hang on for this wild ride. We need to make sure get this this in the right spot. Something happened here. We lost our line somewhere. All right, we're doing a little origami too with this. Keeping to our roots. Keeping to our roots. Oh, hey, do I cut that? Do I cut this and put it behind our cloud? Or do we put it in front of our cloud? I think we kind of screwed up somewhere. Well, we have more tape, so hold on, guys. Make sure this, at least this section, is down. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get this to stick. Or do this it. Come on. Don't stop there. Don't stop there. I don't have to use the stapler. I don't want to have to use the stapler on this. No. Yes. All right. I'm painting this in here with medium. I'm painting this in here with medium. Come on, stay. I want this part to stay down. I guess it'll stay wherever it stays. All right. I don't know if I went overboard on that, but that is it is going to be a part of the piece now. Whoops, hold on. I don't know if we have enough medium right here. Oh, medium. Straight. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I want that edge going that way. All right. Come on. Stick, stick, stick. All right. And we just feather it. We feather, 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 feather the medium, feather, feather. We will definitely go back over these just to make sure all of those bits are attached. But for now, we got to sign off. We got to sign off. See, Mel has her bows. I have my ribbons. Mel has her bows. I have my ribbons of tape. Ribbons, ribbons, ribbons. I'll probably hate that later on, but you can always tear it off. It's not like it has to stay on there. As long as I still have some more, I can continue the trajectory across the panel. Or I don't know, maybe that's where the dragonfly ends up. Mm, We put the dragonfly right there. But it'll kind of be reminiscent of a piece I did way, way back in 2003. Actually, it's two pieces, but I don't know if they would be considered a diptych. First off, they're two different sizes and kind of two separate pieces. And that one of those pieces had a falcon or a peregrine, two um what kind of birds were they? Two sparrows and a very tiny mosquito as part of the image. All right, guys. We'll have to show that to you later on, but for now, we are going to wrap up this session because it is break time or snack time, according to my wife. And I know I'm getting a little bit hungry, or getting a little bit hungry. I mean, I have these little birds too that I can attach. I don't even need to paint the birds. I just attach it on there, and then I have a bird. Why would I paint a bird if I could just attach a bird to it? I also have this two of hearts playing card. I could either use that side or that side, or tear it in half and have two sides. All right, guys. Let's shout everybody out. I love those curved arrows. Oh my these I got out of Stephen Hawking's A Brief History of Time. I've been using those since probably early 2000s in pieces. It's been a while, but let's shout everybody out. Oh, does it even go all the way back? Let's see. Thank you, Rome Dog, for joining us. Thank you, Tim, LOL. Um, Thank you, Zarumpelstiltskin. Good to see you again. Um, Thank you, Chista. Hee hee. Um, Thank you, A Electric Aura, aka Aquarius Gem. Thank you, Alex Androg Gamboa. Ooh, that's quite the last name. Thank you, Alex, for joining. Said hello. And thank you, Oscar Diaz, for 3 car washes. For those free car washes. Thank you, Zykestra, for the sub and hanging out with us. Thank you, Dondrell Lee Artistry, for the art 80. And thank you, Melody Provenzano, for joining us. Thank you, Alexis, for joining us. And thank you, Old School Dave. Always rely on Old School Dave to be in our chat. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate you. And last but not least, number one on the fan charts for the live stream, our mod, Nalakat, Kate Prefert. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate it. Thank you all. Hope you all have a great day or evening wherever you're at in this world. Kate, 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 Kate. All right, guys. Thanks again. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all the likes and the recent subs. We are chugging along on those subs. And maybe we'll be back in here sooner rather than later working on this some more. But we also have some projects around the house we need to take care of. Thank you guys for the emotes. Take care, be well, happy living, joyous painting, or in this case, collaging. And thanks again. Hold on. There you get a little straight on view. We got our little sticker worm in there. I wish we had more of those. Uh, we got our tape. Nice. I like that light blue. I like that light blue. Got a little glare going on, but it goes up and around here and it cuts around kind of behind that guy. And right over here. Yay. All right. And then there's our frog, our puffy frog. He'll be looking for the dragon in the next episode. All right, y'all. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day and hope to see you guys again soon. All right. Till next time. Bye for now, y'all. Peace. Thanks.